Here's an update from the KSHB 41 Weather Center. All right, we are continuing in our warming trend, and it is because of the upper level flow. The jet stream tells what goes on down at the surface, and today, tomorrow, and much of next week, the flow will be from the west-northwest, from the Pacific Ocean, not the Arctic, and also no big storm systems. Then, next weekend, the flow will turn a little more northerly, a little cooler air, but it's more and more trending towards the coldest being the Great Lakes in New England. So we'll cool off a little bit, but don't expect any big blast of cold next weekend. We'll watch that. It won't be that far away, but I think we're in pretty good shape. Then we turn our attention to the southwest. See that little upper level low over Arizona? Then there's another system approaching California. Patterns are going to get more active as we get into March. And you can see by March 3rd, the weather system from the southwest near Arizona is over us. The one in the Pacific is now in California. And this whole series of systems is moving west to east. And as long as it stays separate from the jet stream to the north, these will mostly be rain for us. Now, just because they mostly may be rain, we'll have to watch it because snow won't be that far away. I'll show you that here in a second. And also, it doesn't mean it's going to rain the whole month of March. I don't think we're done with the snow yet. The good news is, though, if you don't like snow or winter weather, well, it's March, so any snow or cold weather won't last as long or be quite as severe as what we have been dealing with in January and February. So let's go through this here. Now, kind of interesting, this was the snow cover noon Friday, and it covered most of Kansas, Nebraska, all the way to Ohio. Look what happened in 24 hours. This is around noon to 2 on Saturday. It is shrinking, and the reason why we show this is because that's what's limiting our warm-up. Yes, it's 53. It'd be 60 today without that, or even 63. So once the snow cover gets out of here, then the temperatures are going to start to respond to that. So here we go. You can see for today, the snow cover effect is still there as we have the 50s here, 60s to near 70 where there is no snow cover, and even in the 40s there in northeast Iowa. Then, so today around 53 with a southwest wind. We know snow cover will be eaten away more today, and by tomorrow we will make a run at 60 degrees and temperatures in the 70s out in southwest Kansas. What about on Tuesday? It looked like a little front was going to come through Monday night, but it's really not much of a front at all. As a matter of fact, the winds don't really, they maybe briefly shift to the northwest, but they're back to the south. So 62 on Tuesday, 70 in Dodge City. Wednesday, there is a little weather system to watch, and temperatures will be in the 50s. You see a few rain showers there are possible as the system goes on through. 56 degrees. You see a little colder air trying to get into Iowa, but it moves right back out, so that by Thursday, we're back up to around 60 and a little light northwesterly breeze. Look at Friday, 67. You see the northwest winds here and the southwest winds to our south. If those southwest winds are slower, meaning they are over us, and this little front is farther north, we could definitely hit 70 officially on Friday. So yeah, it is looking pretty good. Then that takes us to the end of February. Now here come some of the changes. So on Saturday, it'll be a little cooler, but still dry, and you can see next weekend mostly dry. The next system after Wednesday is on Monday, March 3rd. There could be a few rain showers out there. Every 2 days we'll be tracking a system. Then there's another one on March 4th, 5th, and it's got some rain and a little bit of snow up to the north. And then the next one comes in at the end of next week. We have some rain here and some snow up to the north. And we'll just have to keep watching it. You know, it's not that far away. And this weather pattern has not produced much snow in Omaha and Des Moines. So we'll see how that goes. As of right this minute, it looks like March 1st to 10th, we'll see about 1/10 to 1 inch of rainfall. We average a little over 3 inches of rain in March. So that's about average for the first 10 days. And then 1 to 2 over towards St. Louis, 2 to 4, and 4 to 6 in the southeast. And again, that western edge could shift around a little bit. When we look at the snowfall, it's mostly to the north. As you can see, we're on the southern fringe of the chance. Greater than 3 inches, most likely along I-80. And again, we're close enough where you can't rule out some snow, but it doesn't look like a huge deal at this time. And we take a look at what it was like. A beautiful day on Sunday morning, just some high clouds out there, but it'll be partly to mostly sunny today. Really very nice. And a high of 50 to 55 as the warming trend continues. What about on Monday? Well, tonight, low 30 to 35. Yes, some areas may not fall below freezing tonight. 60 tomorrow. The warming trend continues again, and on Tuesday into the low 60s, and again a low of 30 to 35. And on the Super 10-day forecast, we are looking at 56 Wednesday, 59 Thursday. Try to make a run at 70 on Friday. A little cooler next weekend. It could end up being in the 40s. We had 40s. We've warmed it up. We'll have to watch that front, and then maybe some rain chances and in the 40s early the following week as we go into March. Have a great week ahead. Stay healthy.